Hello, welcome to Reuben Reviews. It's been a while, had some problems with YouTube, now we're back and I'm going to show you this baby. Look at this. Oh, don't forget the graphics, here they come. Look at that bad boy. This is a 1989, I believe, Sandersons forklift. They also do a telehandler one, same machine basically, but just with an arm on. So I'll walk you around it. There's a number of reasons we got this. These are what they call an all-terrain forklift. So you've got bigger wheels on front and back, which is going to be helpful here on the grass. We've got that on the back, which is going to be helpful for pulling stuff out and towing stuff and just generally yanking stuff about. Also, we've got this. It's a simple piece of kit, goes over the forks and it's got a tow bar on it. So that way we can lift stuff, move caravans about, move trailers about, and you just literally put that on the forks and lift stuff about. So that's going to be really helpful, because the amount of times that the jockey wheel drops down on a trailer and then you're absolutely buggered and you've got to be jacking and messing around. So the previous forklift is this one here, the Moffat, well, it's a Powellfinger free-wheeled forklift. It's been brilliant, it's been absolutely bulletproof, it's run, it's a fantastic thing. The only thing that's let it down really is we've lost drive on the motor. It starts, runs, the hydraulics all work. I don't know what. We've had various people coming to look at it, no one can work out. We think it's something to do with the drive pump, and you can get into these things and end up costing yourself a fortune. And this one come up at the right price. It was local to me, it's been well maintained and looked after, and I just thought, do you know what, this will probably be a better piece of kit for what we need. Let me show you the engine. This is the Ford engine in this. It's a big old 4-pot Ford diesel. One of the things I've gone for with this, why I've gone backwards with a lot of my machinery in the yard, including the transit, gone back to a smiley face transit, we've gone back to this, is there's literally no electrics. All it is the alternator charges the battery, it starts, it runs, and there's no hydrostatics, there's no things that can really go wrong. We are going to just wire up some lights on this, some work lights. So I've got some lights to work because I've got nothing on the dash at all. But it's literally, there you go. And you can't say anything about that. And you've got a real basic setup here on the pedals. You've got a tick over if you want to just keep it ticking over a bit. And then you've got, that just runs the hydraulics. It's got a good high lift on this as well, which is going to be handy for when we do the shed, because you can get them arms up real high. But all we've got is those and a tilt, but look how high they go. Got a tilt on that. And that's that, bulletproof whole thing. The thing that's good about these, and I got this out of a boat yard, is they've got a rear steer and you can almost turn at a 90-degree angle with these, so they're really, they move around really well. I'll drive about in a minute and you can see. But I'm hoping this is going to be an asset to where we need to be. I don't think I've got anything in the yard as high as that, so That's a bit overkill for what we need, but better to have more than less. These are a little bit overpowered. I think they're officially like a two-ton forklift, but I know sort of fairly much with stuff like this is you give it a bit of revs, that'll soon pick up a bit more than that. But we'll have a little drive around and show you what it's about. Right, let's fire this bad boy up and we'll see what she can lift. That's actually quite useful, that is, because you can just set the revs and then you're not having to keep your foot on the pedal. Missing a thing off there, I need to get one of them. Right, you've got forward and reverse, high and low, and that's it on this bad boy. That's handy, that rear steer, because you can literally, for a big old machine, you can turn that around quite well. Gonna have no problem with the grass. I ain't gonna have any problem tipping up stuff like that either. Here we go, like that. It's about half a ton, that bit of wood. We've got a little bit of a creep on the old hydraulics, but I think we can sort that out. There she go. Let's see if she can pick a transit up, shall we? Yep, that's no problem. I think we need some hydraulic fluid because we're slightly creeping, look. It's creeping down, so I think she's low on fluid, but that's picking that up. do. She's a basic old tool. That's the Sandersons 1989, but we're going to give that a thumbs up because I think that's going to come in handy around the yard. Do a little bit of maintenance on her, get the old hydraulics running a bit better, and yeah, should be seeing her in some future videos. Anyway, if you don't like Reuben Reviews channel, fair enough. Check me out on Eco Gypsy. That's my alternative channel. If so, if you like this video and you like the reviews, then subscribe, comment and all that good stuff. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.